That's about the fine one to me too.
Well, Chuck Sunderland from Milton back, he was our janitor, and my brother Gene took a slice of bread in the lunchroom, and the ceiling was about up there, maybe a little lower. He went like that, and the bread stuck to the ceiling. Mom was the cook. Dad, this was before Dad come in from the farm and was janitor, and old Chuck Sunderland come walking through the lunchroom, and he'd always stand by our table, and I was looking up, and that bread was starting to come down. And all of a sudden it fell and it landed right in front of Chuck, and he looked down and he said, "What in the Sam hell is this world coming to?" And that's 1977. If he was alive right now, he'd probably be posting it. But like Lucchese cowboy boots, like all these, like made in America. My guitar's made in America. I like having some things that are made in America. The Lucchese cowboy boots, $700 lizard, made in China.
It's for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Leif Bach, and glad to have you along for the ride on yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros host the Cavalier Tornadoes at Central Valley High School, just a little bit north of Hillsboro, just a little bit north and to the east of Buxton, North Dakota. Let's see, where else can I name, Mark? A little bit south and east of Reynolds, North Dakota. About straight west of Shelley, Minnesota, I believe. I could keep naming, but we'll stop there as we've got a good Region 2 North Dakota girls basketball matchup for you tonight. The Cavalier Tornadoes 4-0 overall, 4-0 in the region. The Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 1-4 overall and 1-2 in the region. And for those of you who are just here watching a little bit of junior varsity action, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros taking out the Tornadoes from Cavalier 30-28 as the Tornadoes hit a last-second three-pointer, but not enough to put them over the top of the Burros. So we'll see what happens here in this varsity matchup as we'll be talking here with both Coach Sandy Laxdal of the Cavalier Tornadoes. We'll be talking with Haley Lout of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, and it's going to be fun. You can see there about the middle of your screen the coaches visiting with each other. So first-year coach Haley Lout, I'm sure, can learn a little something from Coach Sandy Laxdal, and they're probably just talking about what the plan is against each other tonight, and just go out there and have a little fun for these teams as, again, Cavalier doing a nice job, 4-0 overall. And Hillsboro Central Valley struggling a little bit, 1-4 overall, but they've got some work ahead of them. When we come back, we'll be doing the Irie Insurance pregame show and getting to those coaches' comments. I'm Leif Bach, and this is yourliveevent.com. Stick around.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Hayden Allen. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
Thanks for being with us on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leif Bach, and as you can kind of tell, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm going to make it through. I feel fine. My voice just doesn't sound great. But so thanks for sticking with us through that. as we go into our Irie Insurance pregame show for all your insurance needs. Visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. That's IHRYINS.com. Here in our Irie Insurance pregame show, we're going to start off talking about the Cavalier High School Tornadoes. Head coach is Sandy Laxdal, who I got to catch up with. They are 4-0 on the season, 95-24 commanding opening win against Drayton Valley Edinburgh, 55-31 win over Lemoore High School. They beat North Border 74-38 and a 68-17 win over Park River Fordville Lankin so far to start off their season. They are number 1 in Region 2, Grafton just behind as they lost to Four Winds Minnewacan, and so that's why we fall that way. Let's hear from Coach Laxdal. On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leif Bach, and we're talking with the head coach of the Cavalier Tornadoes, Sandy Laxdal. And Coach, first off, congratulations, undefeated so far on the season. What do you credit the success to so far?
Well, the girls have worked really hard, and I think we played great defense. That's been our big key. That's kind of been our MO all year is come out, play good defense, limit the great chances that teams have, and we've got good balanced scoring to go with it. So kids have worked very hard, and come out and put together some solid quarters here. And especially in the last couple games, win over North Border, win over Park River Fordville Lankin in the region. So, I'm happy with the way they're playing, and there's always room for improvement. So, we go up against a very tough Hillsboro Central Valley team tonight. So, we got to be ready to play. A fast style, get the ball up and down the floor, and play that good defense again.
You've got a slug of leadership here, 7 juniors from what I see, 1 senior, and then a handful of sophomores and freshmen. So you got to be banking on that a little bit, and that's nice. Let's get another year out of it, too.
Yeah, those kids have a lot of experience. Most of them got a lot of minutes or started as freshmen, so we're good balance there, led by Rylan Burgess. She's at about 20, and right behind her, Jade Keeney at about 17. Tegan Fitzsimmons at about 13. Eden Corder 10, and Maddie Nordstrom at 9. So we got a good balance there, and that's the key every time we go out. We got teams are going to try to take away one of your leading scores, so we got to have that good balance and good contribution out of everybody, and we get good play off the bench from Carmen Letexture and Kaylee Kemp. So right now we're playing good basketball, clicking on all cylinders. We got to continue to do that and come out, put a solid 32 minutes together tonight.
One thing I noticed is you're pretty comparable to Hillsboro Central Valley when it comes to height. So maybe a little bit of an advantage with a couple of taller players, 5'9", 5'10". But is there other keys that you rely on? Do you have some good rebounders? And obviously you've got good shooters, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I think that's a big key for us is, good movement, getting the ball moving, find that open girl. We put good pressure on the defense. Our defense is predicated off our pressure in the full court, so we get some action there, get some scores off of our defense. So again, just saying that good balance and saying that good experience and stepping on the floor, being ready to compete is the key for us.
Coach Sandy Laxdal of the Cavalier Tornadoes, they're taking on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros tonight. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
When we come back, we're going to talk with Coach Haley Lout of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. This is YourLiveEvent.com, the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. The story is told that the lumberyard in Hillsboro has been continuously operating on this same location since 1881. That means that although it has changed its name, appearance, and ownership a few times, we've been in business for 140 years. Proudly part of the Hillsboro community as one of the original businesses founded on serving our neighbors. And wouldn't you know, that business model still works after all this time. With a focus on customer service, Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all Burros the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, Burros, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leif Bakken talking with head coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Haley Lout. And Coach Lout, just a brief talk on taking on Hatton Northwood, falling 30-74. What do you want to take from that game and bring tonight against Cavalier?
The biggest thing, we didn't start talking right away in the game, and it showed. And that second half, we started talking on defense, and the girls could kind of see the difference in that. So that was huge. So what we want to do is bring that talking on tonight and get that energy going. The more energy we have, the better the girls play. So just keeping that energy and being aggressive is going to be the main thing.
I've noticed tonight, JV game, the girls are loud, they're talking, and so that's something that you've talked about, and it's been improving, so obviously that's working, and you told them that would work.
Yes, yep. So we said it's got to start from JV all the way up to varsity. We're one team, and we've got to bring that energy right away, and the girls have they bought into it, and they're improving every day, so it's exciting to see.
I was just talking to Coach Laxdal, and looking, you guys are pretty similar when it comes to height. So what's going to be the key tonight? Is it going to be speed and rebounding, or how do you strategize against the Tornadoes?
Yeah, well, looking at film at them from last year, we've got to be aggressive. They're aggressive, and they're willing to go after everything, and so now we've got to do that. We talked about yesterday the difference between going after the ball and wanting the ball. So we've got to want the ball. So that's the big thing tonight, is that we've just got to hustle, and we've got to rebound and just want the ball, not just go after the ball.
Of course, you're expecting big things from all your players, but who kind of was your stars the other night, and you expect to kind of shine tonight as well?
Yeah, so Carsey Heddle said she did a great job. She's strong down there, and we love watching her play. She's diving after things. She comes to practice every day and shows me a new brew, so it's kind of fun to see her hustle after things. And Kennedy Olson, again, she's very strong at that point, and so I'd like to see her take that leadership again tonight. We're hoping to see a little more out of Stella Benson and Matea tonight, so hopefully we can get all those girls going, and if we can, then we'll be in good standings.
Any other keys for tonight's game?
Just to keep that energy and keep working even when things aren't working. We can't just keep making the same mistakes. We've got to kind of settle down and just breathe and relax out there and play the game we know, so that's going to be big for us tonight.
Coach Haley Loud of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
There's the comments from Coach Haley Lout of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, as they are 1-4 on the season. They opened things up with a loss to Oak Grove High School at Oak Grove, 39-62. Lost to Richland, 35-77. Then they had a win over Drayton Valley Edinburgh, 30-15. Lost the last week to Grafton, defending state champions, 74-8. And then Hatton Northwood they played earlier this week, and that was a 74-30 loss. So they're trying to recoup, as Coach said, and be loud out there on the floor. So we'll see how that all pans out for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. This is all part of the Irie Insurance pregame show for all your insurance needs. Visit Irie Insurance online, IHRYINS.com. Irie Insurance. Thanks so much to them for providing the pregame show. We've got about 3 minutes. We'll be back in just a bit with a little bit more. Don't go anywhere.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
As your community-owned utility, we always power through challenges. And in the face of any challenge, the City of Hillsboro remains unwavering in our commitment to you. We power both your life and work, whether that means hot cocoa with the family in the morning or a hot deadline at work that leaves the lights on a little longer at night. We're here with safe, reliable, clean energy. The City of Hillsboro, empowering our community.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
Thanks so much for being on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Leif Bach, and as the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs are hosting the Cavalier Tornadoes, and we are in our Irie Insurance pregame show. As we heard from both Coach Sandy Laxdal of the Tornadoes talking a little bit about their success. They've got some shooters. They've got a lot of juniors on this team that are going to be quite successful. Burrow's a little bit younger and trying to work on their season. They're 1-4. When we come back, we'll have the American Crystal Sugar starting lineup here on YourLiveEvent.com. So stick around. We've got basketball action from North Dakota on the way.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Keep your body and your wallet healthy during this cold and flu season with savings at your locally owned Health Mart Drugstore Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Get rid of that annoying cough with Delsum 12-hour cough relief, just $9.99. Health Mart Adult Tussin Mucus and Chest Congestion, $4.49. If migraines knock you down, get the 24-count Excedrin Migraine Pain Reliever for $3.99. Remember, flu shots are available at Hillsboro Drug and Gift, and they accept Hillsboro Christmas cash too. Your locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy, Hillsboro Drug and Gift, Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leaf Bach, and as the boroughs of Hillsboro Central Valley host the Cavalier Tornadoes, and we are at our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. Starting off for the Tornadoes, number 2, that is Madison Nordstrom. She's a senior, standing at 5'8", listed as a forward and guard. Number 3 is Tegan Fitzsimmons. She's a 5'7" junior, listed as a guard and forward. Number 4 is Rylan Burgess. She's a junior at 5'9", listed as a forward and guard. Number 11 is Jade Keeney. She's a guard and forward at 5'7" and a junior. And number 23 is Eden Coyer. She's a 5'10" junior and a center forward. Sandy Laxdal, the head coach, assisted by Paula Gapp. So we'll see how this Cavalier team looks. Prove themselves against the HCV Burroughs, as they are 4-0 in the region and overall. Starting off for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burroughs is number 3 Tatum Limke, a 5'7" senior. She's a guard for this team. Number 11 is Stella Benson. She's a senior, standing at 5'6" and a forward. Number 24 is Kennedy Olson, who we heard about in the pre-game comments from Coach Lout, 5'5", and guard and forward. She does a nice job. Number 25 is Haley Smeldon. She's also a freshman, standing at 5'8", listed as a guard and forward. And Matea Ahrens is the 5'8" junior, wearing the number 33, and she is a forward for this team. Head coach, once again, Haley Lout, assisted by Olivia Anderson, who Coach Anderson saw a win against Cavalier just a little bit ago. Some of you may have been here for that one. It was 30-28 in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. Thanks so much once again to American Crystal Sugar Company for the starting lineups. Learn more about them at crystalsugar.com. Officials, looks like we all have thumbs up. I'll give them the thumbs up. Let's go. Mark Forseth running the camera for us tonight. Thanks so much to him. And we are underway at Central Valley School as Cavalier will start with the ball off of the jump. We'll come to this near side. That's Keeney trying to drive against Olson. Gets into the middle. Little fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound comes down offensively and put back up and in for Burgess. Benson trying to direct traffic for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burroughs. This one off of the head of Nordstrom. Ends up in Smeldon's hands, and they go against the wall, and a foul coming up here on the Cavalier Tornadoes. Fitzsimmons going to draw that one. Once again, Haley Smeldon, 5'8" freshman. Ooh, rattles in and out. Unfortunate there. Trying to get at least one closer. This one a little bit lighter, rolls off. Benson had a hold on it, but it ends up in the hands of Burgess for another rebound for her. 2-0 start off as Nordstrom drives in, kick it back out. Here's Burgess for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down defensively to Limke. Little press put on by the Tornadoes. It'll be taken away here by the Tornadoes, driving against Olson. Another offensive rebound and put back. Nordstrom will be that one. Nice steal by Keeney. As I glance up at the scoreboard, they have a 2-4, but I believe it is 4-0 as a 3-point conversion there. Make it 5-0. Olson will bring the ball down the floor. Does so successfully. Aaron now back to Benson. This one off the mark, and then Burgess, comes up with the rebound. Nice drive. Here's a little long corner shot there for Fitzsimmons. Rebound falls to Benson. Olson will take control. Picks up her dribble on this elbow area, finds Ahrens at the free throw line, trying to go to the block. Gathered back up, Olson goes in, and a foul will be called. This will be on Nordstrom. Her first foul, team foul 2. Hillsboro Central Valley with 1 foul as well. Shooting 2, so first one will just relax. Not enough oomph behind that one for Olson. Trying to break the egg on the scoreboard. This one up off the inside of the rim, no good, and rebound falls again to Burgess. Ball kicked up ahead. Burgess on the block. Aaron's guarding her tightly. Blocks the shot, but comes up with it. Then a miss. Aaron's comes up with the rebound. Olsen going to push this up. And then as Aaron gets caught up, it'll be taken away here by Keeney. She's got battle against two, and now Olsen will swat it away and gather it up. Trying to drive up ahead. Smeldon stops on the baseline. Olsen was cutting down, so they had too many people in the same spot. Benson gets the ball, kind of resets things. Now on the elbow trying to cut is Aarons, but she's stuck. Gets double teamed, and there's another steal for Keeney. This one up ahead to Burgess. Limke hacking at her arm and draws that foul. That is Limke's second and team foul, too. We'll be looking for 2 shots here. First one good for Burgess, her first trip to the lines tonight. Oh boy, here we go. Line change in hockey, just regular substitutions in basketball. As I will try to get as many of those names and numbers to you as I can. As I say that, timeout called. A second one made by Burgess. She's 100%, and the Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard shows 7 for the Tornadoes, 0 for the Burros on yourliveevent.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. 7 for the Tornadoes, 0 for the Burros. From Central Valley, I'm Leaf Bakken on yourliveevent.com. That is Hattlestead inbounding the ball. She finds Ensign, and then Ensign will be fouled from behind by Burgess. So we're going to have to inbound from that same spot again. Burgess is first. This is Maddie Olsen bringing the ball up the floor. She's being guarded by Fitzsimmons. Sorry, the 8th grader for this HCV team. Dove and Mueller gets caught up in the elbow. Freshman Hattlestead trying to drive. Trying to find Olsen, does gather it up. Sorry, gets a decent pick, and Olsen will make the points fall and break the egg on the scoreboard. Nice job there for Maddie Olsen, the 5'2" junior. Listed as a guard, but she kind of plays all over the floor. Tornadoes working the ball around. 3-point shot from the wing. Just a little bit shy, and here's a rebound for Olsen. Olsen trying to gather that ball back into her possession. Ensign will take it from her. Burgess playing some close, tight defense. 4:50 to play, 7-2. Ensign trying to use her pivot foot, and then as I say that, another timeout going to be taken by Coach Lout. She wants to have a word, so Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard 7-2 in favor of the Tornadoes on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
7 for the Tornadoes, 2 for the Burros, and the Burros have the ball on yourliveevent.com. Region 2, North Dakota girls basketball. I'm Leaf Bakken as Sorry gets the ball. That is Addison Sorry, 5'2" 8th grader as the ball gets almost taken away. Olsen got it back. Hattlestead hands off to Ensign. She's double teamed down the corner. Running out of time on the shot clock. Got to take that shot and no shot. Turnover based on the shot clock. North Dakota varsity basketball plays with a shot clock. Minnesota does not, but they just approved it for the 2023 season. So if anyone's from Minnesota or watches that Minnesota high school ball, that's coming up in the near future, and they've been talking about that for a while, I guess, as a push is going to be called on Hattlestead, her first and team foul 3. Here's a long three-point shot for the Tornadoes and missed by Keeney. 7-2, it remains the score with 4:16 to play in the first quarter. I'm announcing my first Minnesota basketball game tomorrow, and I hear they play halves like girls college used to. They play quarters again. Ensign was trapped down low, was trying to bounce it off her opponent, and it ends up not touching anybody. You got to like the smarts on that, trying to play smart basketball and bounce it off of your opponent, but got to make sure you keep it a little bit closer. This will be Fitzsimmons to inbound the ball. Looks like Kennedy Olsen and Aaron step back onto the floor. Oh, everybody came back on. So our first string comes on, and Benson comes up with the rebound. Olsen brings the ball down the floor. Aaron's down to Benson. She's got some open space off the board, just a little too high off that. Nice offensive rebound. Aaron's can't get it. Smeldon will come up with it and pass it back. This one will finally be a defensive one for Coyer. The ball's going to bounce off of Smeldon's foot and out of bounds. And a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Laxdal of the Cavalier Tornadoes. Speaking of the Tornadoes, they've got 7. The Burros have 2 on the Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. Contact him for your seed sale needs, 701-430-0877. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro's Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Burros!
Both teams came out of the huddle early as Burgess scores here. Hillsboro Central Valley trying to inbound it. It's knocked away by Burgess. Tornadoes lead the Burros 9-2. Thanks to Tim Gazette for sponsoring our scoreboard. Appreciate that. Trying to inbound pass. It'll be a steal for Coyer. Here's a three-point shot for Keeney. Off the mark, no good, but the rebound and the putback by Coyer will work out as the Tornadoes take that 9-point lead. Olsen trying to drive, finally gets some space to do so. Goes to that far side. Trying to find Smeldon and just a little bit too high. Smeldon does stand at 5'8", but she isn't 5'10" to grab that pass. So unfortunate turnover there. New player for the Tornadoes is Cameron Texier, wearing the number 5. Nice pass underneath as Coyer comes up with the points. I believe that assist was Fitzsimmons. Olsen gets trapped, trying to get it, and now it'll be taken away by Nordstrom for the steal. Ball bounces out. Nordstrom ties her shoe. Put a double knot in that one. See, back on the floor, we've got the second rotation for the Burros. Also joining them is number 10, McKenna Dickoff. Here's Coyer at the free throw line, trying to look underneath to Nordstrom. Goes out of bounds off the Burros. They'll try again. Long three-point shot for Cavalier. No good. Rebound falls down to Dovenmuller. Ball brought up by Sari, then taken away by Nordstrom. She'll bring the ball down the floor. Sari picks her up, and then she'll get past. She'll do a little floater from just underneath the free throw line, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and will draw the foul. That one will go on the 8th grader, Sari. Addison Sari, 5'2", guard. As Nordstrom nails the first free throw. Another substitute comes in here for the Tornadoes. Second one also good, so she's 3 for 3 from the line. Dickoff will get the pass from Sari, and they'll get across the halfway point. As Sari was trying to dribble, Nordstrom's going to come up with the foul, and that'll be her second foul. Team foul 4. Adelstead to inbound on that far side in front of the bench. Sari trying to work something out at the top of the key, being guarded heavily. Adelstead will come up with the ball. Good pick, screen, whatever you want to call that. Adelstead picks up her dribble. Dickoff goes past Dovenmuller, trying to find somebody of her team, and then it's taken away, and now the ball is just loose, rolling around. Finally, it'll come into the hands of the Tornadoes. They'll work with it down into the block. Nice job by Adelstead, I thought, as that one rolls around and falls out for Coyer. I appreciate the aggressiveness there from Adelstead, but she was just out of her cylinder of space. You're allowed all the space to the ceiling, actually to the moon if you wanted, Mark. Just go straight up and down. She was leaning a little bit as this first trip for Coyer starts off successful. Second shot on the way, also good. This Tornadoes team seems to be well disciplined in free throws as Adelstead will try to inbound it, finds Sari. Sari falls down, and the ball is taken, and then we stop as Sari was slow to get up. Ball will be in possession of the Tornadoes. Three-point shot off the very top of the inside of the backboard, but a good job by Coyer on the rebound. Working the ball around the perimeter. Here come to Letexer. Now taken away. Nice job there for Adelstead. Trying to drive. This is Maddie Olson as she's trying to get the ball, and a foul will be called. That'll be on Burgess, her second. 5 team fouls for both these teams. Adelstead trying to find somebody. Finds Olson. As I say that, poked away by Nordstrom and out of bounds once again. Another substitute coming in for the Tornadoes. Kaylee Kemp. Kemp is a 5'8" junior center and forward for this Tornado team. Just under a minute to play in the first. Sari on that far side of the key. Trying to drive in, does get into the lane. 3 people around her, she'll put those points in. She's not sorry about that, as brings the score 4-17. Clock is running, great drive going the other way to answer back by Keeney. 35 seconds. 19-4 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. This one last touch by the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, so it'll be the Cavalier Tornadoes to inbound. Substitute coming in, it'll be the return of Fitzsimmons, getting Nordstrom a break. Trying to gather the ball was Kemp, but now it's taken away by Olsen. That's Maddie Olsen. Nice little handoff there. Adelstad from the free throw line, in and out, and back out. Kemp with her first rebound of the game. Keeney drives, sends it to Fitzsimmons. She's going to try to drive and gets double teamed, kicked back out. 1 second, has to go for the shot, goes in, and the foul will be called. So they will count the basket for Keeney, and there are zeros on the board, so one shot coming up. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be nobody in there. Time has expired unless they put okay, so they put .3 back up. Okay. You should still technically clear your lanes. They're going to substitute that first line of our first line. I keep doing hockey terms. I need to get back to basketball. Your varsity starters, we'll go with that for now. 21-4. Shot on the way, around the rim, no good. And the rebound does come down to Coyer, and that is how we end this first quarter. 4 for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 21 for the Cavalier Tornadoes. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, we've got more Region 2 girls basketball action coming your way after this.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Welcome back to second quarter action on YourLiveEvent.com. Region 2 girls basketball in North Dakota. We are at Central Valley Schools. Hillsboro Central Valley Burros are hosting the Cavalier Tornadoes. I'm Leif Bakken. As the starters for the Burros team are out on the floor. This one rebounded by Kemp as Ahrens was taking that long two-point shot. Limke was trying to go after the ball as Fitzsimmons hits the floor. It will remain with the Tornadoes. Inbound will come to Keeney. Olsen playing on her tight, maybe poked the ball away. Limke trying to dive after it. 4 girls on the floor, and they say jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Tornadoes. Burgess will inbound to Kemp, who will bring it to the top of the key. Thought about the three-pointer was Keeney. She drives in, and then this one's, she couldn't quite get out of her hands. Now here's Burgess on the near side for a three-pointer, just shy of that three. Benson comes up with the rebound, and then a foul going to be called on the Tornadoes. Kemp drawing her first. Both teams at 6 fouls, so next foul for each puts us in the bonus. Benson to inbound. Finds Smeldon. 3 girls around her, finds the ball again, trying to get it to Benson. Smeldon now up ahead to Olsen. There's a 2-on-2 situation, and then I'm going to credit Kemp with the steal, but then she turned it over as she dribbled out of bounds. .706 to play in the first half, 21-4 in favor of the Tornadoes. Inbound comes to Olsen. Limke at the free throw line. Back out to Olsen now. Near side three-point shot on the way. Smeldon was just a little bit far out on it. Fitzsimmons comes up with the rebound. She'll push it up ahead to Nordstrom. Nordstrom trying to find Kemp. Benson diving through. Caught Kemp a little bit. But Benson was the last one to touch it. No foul. Ball falls out of bounds. Burgess. That's a good move there for Nordstrom, and Limke going to be the one that hip checks her as she comes around the corner. So welcome to bonus, folks. 1-1. 17 fouls, 3 fouls on Limke. Shot is up, rolls around, and falls into the hands of Ahrens for the defensive rebound. Now taken away by Nordstrom. Burgess, fadeaway shot, no good. Smeldon comes up with it. Gets caught up, Ahrens, now trying up ahead to Benson. Benson, double team, decides to shoot anyway. Ball is loose on the rebound. Looking for who's gonna get it, and fight by both teams, I should say. And jump ball. It'll stay on that end of the floor. We'll see our substitutes come in here again. Talk a little bit about some of these gals. Desiree Dovenmuller, a 5'8" junior, as Ensign takes the shot. Rebound bounces off of Maddie Olsen. Speaking of which, Megan Ensign wearing the number 13, a 5'6" freshman. We saw her do a nice job subbing in last few times. Here subbing in is Letexier for the Tornadoes. She wears the number 5. On the far side is Nordstrom, trying to go up and then triple teamed. That was Coyer. Passes out, rebound is loose and falls to Ensign. Little press put on by the Tornadoes. Up ahead to Maddie Olsen. Olsen picks up her dribble, turns around. There's Gallagher who's out there now. Goes for the shot. No good. Rebound is loose. Comes to the hands of Keeney. She'll bring the ball, send it to the corner. That's Fitzsimmons underneath and won't quite fall for the Texier. Good job, though, by Dovenmuller on the rebound. Olsen getting hassled by the Tornadoes. Been stuck on 21-4 for a little bit here. Jump ball was in favor of the Tornadoes. As this one's missed, Gallagher will come up with the rebound. Maddie Olsen sending it up ahead to Dovenmuller through her fingers and into the hands of Coyer for the steal. Fitzsimmons fakes, drives the baseline. Ooh, nice little hook shot underneath. Won't fall, but it will be an offensive rebound for Letexier. This one was Keeney looking to Fitzsimmons, but Fitzsimmons wasn't ready. Kind of a bullet coming out of her hands as we switch back to the original 5. Just under 5 minutes to play here in our first half of Region 2 girls basketball in North Dakota. I think we see, yes, Tessa Johnson wearing the number 32. She's out there. Was trying to go ahead to Sorry. It was tipped by the Tornadoes, 4:50 to play. Ahrens did stay out there. As this one's stolen away, Keeney goes for the drive and gets fouled by Johnson. 2 shots coming up here for Jade Keeney, the 5'7" junior. There are 7 juniors on this Tornado team from Cavalier, North Dakota. Keeney's first trip to the line misses her first free throw. Smeldon, Dovenmuller, and Limke back out there. No, Dovenmuller was already out there. It's Olsen who's out there now. Also at the base of that lane is Hattlestead. Second shot is good, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Laxdal of the Cavalier Tornadoes. It's 22-4 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
The Cavalier Tornadoes over the Burros right now, 22-4 on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leaf Bach, and Hattlestead, the freshman, will inbound the ball for Hillsboro Central Valley. Finds Olsen, and then that press will break apart. Nice job by Olsen on the drive, and then as she's going to drive in, ball is taken away for a second by Fitzsimmons. Smeldon comes up with the ball, and then the rebound falls to Nordstrom. Good drive once again by Keeney. Miss. Rebound to Olsen. I was looking down, but Nordstrom coming up with it. Nice little drive by Letexier. She'll get those points. Make it into the scorebook scoring as we approach 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. So that one will go on Limke. As they were trying to drive the ball out, Gallagher will come in for Limke as Burgess steps onto the floor for Nordstrom. Keeney at the key, finds over to Lextier. Burgess goes down to the block. Nice kick over to wide open Fitzsimmons on the shot. Oh, can't get it to fall. Somehow, one tornado on the floor. Smeldon had the ball with the rebound, but then it's stolen away by Fitzsimmons. Nice little drive and roll off the fingers for her. Fitzsimmons on the board for her first points. Steal again here for Coyer. Hillsboro Central Valley needs to tone it down a little bit, slow down the play, and I know that's tough against teams like this. Long three-pointer on the way for Burgess, no good. Rebound falls down to Fitzsimmons. No good. Coyer comes up with it, and now foul and shots coming up, I should say. That'll be Smeldon's first, and we have 2 shots coming this way. 10 fouls on HCV, 6 on Cavalier. Good job there for Coyer. 3 for 3 on the night. Benson steps on the floor again for the Burros. Second shot on the way. Rolls in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Burgess. 29-4 as we approach 3 minutes to go in the second. Olsen brings the ball down the floor. She'll stop at the block, pop it. Good job for her as Burgess gets a pass underneath, and just like that, she's able to drive in and no problem. Olsen gets it from Benson. Looking ahead to Hattlestead. 2 steps up, off the board too hard. Burgess comes up. Burgess up ahead to Fitzsimmons as we just kind of race back and forth between the two teams. Olsen on the drive, stops, thought about passing it. He'll be blocked here by Coyer. Benson to inbound, 2:25 to play. 2:26, excuse me. Olsen falls down. Benson looked like she almost was the last one to touch it, but apparently Fitzsimmons was the one that poked it away. Benson trying to find Olsen. She'll drive all the way in. Burgess will block. Coyer with the rebound. Keeney on the drive. Burgess with another rebound putback. Gets another offensive rebound. First shot here for Burgess will miss. Dovenmuller's the one that got that foul, all right? Her first. She subbed out. Ensign comes in. Second shot on the way. That'll be good. She is 3 for 4 from the line. As this ball tries to come in, stolen away by Burgess. Wide open is a Fitzsimmons. Steal and the assist, and a timeout going to be taken here on the Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. 36 for the Tornadoes, 6 for the Burros on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Burro sports fans meet after every game. The Hillsboro Vets Club is cheering for the Burros and also very appreciative of the community support of all of their fundraisers, their events, and just stopping in to enjoy the social and great atmosphere at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck, Burros, from all your friends and veterans from the Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Burro sports fans and us broadcasters meet after every game.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
36-6, the Tornadoes lead the Burros on yourliveevent.com. Now the Burros are trying to bring the ball down and see if they can score. This one going to be knocked away and taken away by Keeney. Nice job by Benson on the other end for the steal. 1:40 to play. Crossover by Benson goes in, and she'll get fouled as Letexer was on her way over to stop that from happening. 2 shots coming up here for Stella Benson, the 5'6" senior. First one going to be a miss. As so far tonight, the Burros have been struggling from the free throw line. Second one on the way, off the inside of the rim. Rebound loose and falls defensively to Letexer. Burgess with a nice 2 big step move. Can't get it to fall. Benson comes up with the rebound. Gets everybody cleared away from her. Stolen away by Fitzsimmons. And puts it away. 38-6. 1:15 to play in the first half of this Region 2 matchup. Benson stops just above the elbow. Trying to go down to Olsen. Olsen trying to pivot and switches pivot feet. Sorry will come on for Kennedy Olsen. Let's see, we've got Gallagher, Sorry, Benson, Smeldon, and Ensign out there for the Burros. Keeney with the ball, stops high out on the key. Burgess with the turnaround, can't get it to fall. Nice job by Coyer with the rebound and the putback. 40 seconds, Smeldon stops at half court, trying to find it up ahead, but it'll be stolen away by Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons up to Burgess. 3-pointer on the way, misses it all. As Gallagher tries to save it in, he'll stay with the Tornadoes, 32.5. $40 for the Tornadoes, 6 for the Burros. Burgess into Fitzsimmons, 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound falls offensively to Coyer. 25 now. As Keeney drives in, it rolls around. Good job for her. Sorry to inbound. Pressure put on by the Tornadoes with 15 now. Benson double teamed in the corner to Enzyme. Baseball pass to Gallagher up ahead. Trying to push things up. Benson will take it from her. Sorry has an open shot. Fakes, drives. Burgess goes up off the board. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Falls to Coyer, and time expires here in the second quarter. So after 2 quarters of play, 6 for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 42 for the Cavalier Tornadoes. This is YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. We're coming up on our Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. And don't forget, at the end of the game, we've got the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, the post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone, and the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. So we'll be watching for who our players will be. But once again, we're coming up on the Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. This is YourLiveEvent.com. Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard reads 42 for the Tornadoes, 6 for the Burros.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Thanks for sticking around on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Leif Bach, and as the Tornadoes from Cavalier, North Dakota, lead the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley 42-6, we are at the Central Valley School, not too far from Buxton, not too far from Reynolds, just a little further north and a bit east of Hillsboro. If I've got my history correct, we're thinking somewhere in the 7 to 8 year, maybe a little bit longer. That's how long this co-op's been going on. But successful co-op. They've got some state titles underneath their belt in a couple of different sports, basketball and football, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a good co-op, and it's worked out pretty all right for these two teams. As we get started here on your Farmers Union Insurance halftime show for auto, farm, home, and business. Visit with Ryan Opdahl at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. He'll get you what you need. As we talk a little bit about our two teams here at halftime. After one quarter of play, it was 4-21. The Tornadoes have had good control, and after 2 quarters of play, 6-42. The big difference is going to be rebounds as we get to that. We'll talk about that in just a second. Starting off with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, looking at their statistics. Leaders in scoring include Kennedy Olson with 2, the 8th grader Addison Sari with 2, and I am missing the other 2 somehow. Not sure where that happened, so I apologize there. Unfortunately, from the free throw line, they're 0 for 6 right now. 15 rebounds is what they've pulled in. Your leader in rebounds right now is Stella Benson, the senior, with 4. Also, Smeldon and Ahrens each have 3. A couple of steals as well. Benson and Olsen each have 1. I should look on the other page here as I forgot about that. So actually a total of 17 rebounds as I look on to the substitutes who have come on for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, who have a few as well. When we look at the Cavalier Tornadoes, your leader in scoring right now is Burgess. She's got 11 points. She's got 4 from the field, and she is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. When it comes to rebounding, they've got 27 total, so that's where things are coming down. 10 more than their opponent, and a lot of those have been offensive and putbacks for points. Leader in rebounding so far is the tall junior, Eden Coyer, standing at 5'10". She has 9 rebounds. That's followed closely by Burgess. Again, there's 7 juniors on this team. Rylan Burgess, a 5'9" junior, and she pulled down 8 rebounds, a lot of those offensive. In the assists category, Fitzsimmons and Burgess each have 1, and in the steals category, it is a leader of Keeney, who has 5, followed by Nordstrom and Coyer, who each have 4. 1 block by Coyer as well. We did see a block for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros as well. That was Ahrens who came up with that one. So what's going to happen? What needs to happen here in the second half? Well, the Burros are going to have to pull down some more rebounds, especially on the offensive end of the floor, to try to put those back. They got to put a body on somebody on the defensive side and try to run a play. As for the Tornadoes, they've had a few missteps, but they're doing pretty good. They are 4-0 after all, and you don't be 4-0 for no reason. So pretty good team out there. We've got 4 minutes, and we'll be coming back with third quarter action, 42-6. That's been your Farmers Union Insurance Halftime Show. Once again, contact Ryan Opdahl at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro for auto, farm, home, and business. He'll help you out. Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard, 42-6. We'll be coming back with third quarter action in just a bit.
On the lot now at Norman County Implement is the all-new 4710 Massey Ferguson tractor with 100 horsepower, 3 remotes, cab air heat, and has a loader with an 84-inch bucket. All this tractor with all accessories, $72,000. Talk to Chuck O'Neill and get the best deal at Norman County Implement. Call 218-784-2961 or stop by their lot on Highway 9 North Ada. Norman County Implement thanks you for your business.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olson Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield and all Delta dental insurances. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Coming back here with third quarter action in Region 2 North Dakota girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. I'm Leif Bakken. Thanks for sticking around. I apologize. My voice is not 100%, and I appreciate you all putting up with that and willing to watch it. Maybe most of you have this turned down. I don't know. Mark Forseth helping out on the camera tonight. Appreciate him. We are at Central Valley School, located quite close to Buxton, home of the, the bean processing plant is here. The potato processing plant is also here. Yeah, Nakota Potatoes, Nakota Packing. That's what it is. Central Valley Bean. Thank you, Mark. As we get rolling here, Benson tries to inbound. It will go off the back of the Cavaliers, and they'll get the ball. So stolen away by Keeney. She'll get the assist as well for Burgess to put the points in and start things off. 44-6. Press will be called off by the Tornadoes. Benson finds Kennedy Olson, the freshman, who's been in charge of the offense for Hillsboro Central Valley this year. Turnaround by Dickoff. Hey, she'll make it into the books. Good job there by McKenna Dickoff, the 5'9" sophomore. That's what she is. Tornadoes from Cavalier working the ball. Drive on the baseline, off the inside of the rim, no good. Ahrens with the rebound. Kennedy drives to that right side. Kennedy Olson, I should say. Smeldon almost gets it knocked away from her by Nordstrom. Benson trying to gather the ball up, but Burgess is playing some tight defense. That is the third one on Burgess. Team foul 1 here in quarter number 3. Hattlestead has to get the ball in, finds Smeldon finally. Nice move by Olson, hard off the glass, couldn't get it to fall, but she gets fouled by Nordstrom. So a couple of quick fouls here against the Tornadoes. That is team foul 2 and number 3 on Nordstrom. We talked about some leadership in the pregame with Coach Laxdal. 1 senior and 7 juniors. So he gets another year, and the juniors, most of the juniors, except for Nordstrom being the senior, starting as Olson misses her 2 free throws. 7:08 to play in the third. Burgess will be the one to inbound. Keeney driving against Olson, does so successfully, might take it all the way, tries to kick it back, loses control of the ball. Smeldon trying to get to it, but Keeney gathers it back up. Long 2-pointer here for Fitzsimmons. Jump ball on the rebound as Nordstrom and Dickoff were battling for it there. Possession arrow in favor of the Tornadoes. Fitzsimmons, nice little move there, a little short on the shot, but he'll get an offensive rebound. Ball put up, and now another offensive rebound for Coyer that time. She goes back up with it and gets fouled. So, we'll see if she can convert it into 3 points as Dovenmuller steps on, Hattlestead will step off. 1 shot coming up for the 5'10" junior. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound falls down to Burgess, so they'll get another shot at this. Ball worked around by the Tornadoes. Nice job by Dickoff. Credit her with the steal. Now taken right back. Keeney's been doing a nice job. She'll kiss the glass and put that in. Dovenmuller with the ball, caught up with it. They're near the free throw line, running out of time, finds, with that 5-second call, you got to be careful. This one knocked away. Keeney with another steal. Nice drive, nice little bounce pass in. Couldn't get it to fall. Burgess with a good rebound and putback. (50-8) with 5:40 to play in the third. Ball brought down, and Keeney once again grabbing the cookie from the cookie jar. No shot going to be called as Smeldon was coming down and ends up fouling. Here we'll see our second string step back onto the floor. 2 team fouls on each team. That is the second for Smeldon. Sorry, Hattlestead, Olson, Ensign, and Gallagher out there. Burgess to inbound, finds Fitzsimmons. She'll drive, pop one from the middle of the lane. That'll be good. She had 8 points in that second quarter. That was her only scoring quarter. Sorry, finds an open lane, goes in, and this one going to be blocked by Fitzsimmons. Boy, the 8th grader had a good opportunity there. But sometimes opportunity slams the door shut. Maddie Olson inbounds to Hattlestead. Tall enough to try to work against Coyer, but she'll come up with the steal. Coyer driving. Gallagher comes up from behind, knocks it away. Good job by her. It will be out of bounds off of her, though, as another substitution. Dickoff will step on for Hillsboro Central Valley Burrows. Burgess to inbound. Ball worked around the perimeter. Fitzsimmons at the top of the key. She'll drive against Olson. Here's Burgess for 3. They've been looking for 3-pointers tonight. No good. Dickoff comes up with the rebound. Trying to find somebody to go to. Finds Ensign. It was in favor of them. Now Gallagher puts the shot up. Burgess comes up with the rebound as not enough power behind it. Up ahead and good. Nice assist for Burgess, and Coyer with some more points. 13 for her tonight. 5 from the field. Olson hands off to Ensign. Stops at the free throw line. Pivot around. Shot is up, no good. Fitzsimmons up ahead to Burgess. 1 dribble, 1-2 up. Too hard. Rebound falls down to Nordstrom. Kicks it out. Burgess grabs it before her opponents. Keeney trying to drive in. And now a foul will be called. 2 shots coming up here for Jade Keeney. 5'7" junior. And maybe it's because I'm standing up here, and I know I'm not a tall guy, Mark, but I think 5'7" is generous for her. First shot is a miss. As we see Kemp and Latexier come on for the Tornadoes. We're also seeing Ahrens step back onto the floor along with Kennedy Olson for the Burrows. This one will be a miss, but she'll get to reshoot it because Dickoff was ready to box out too soon. 4:12 to play in the third. Shot is up, and this one will be good. 55-8. 4:10 to play. Olson drives, finds Gallagher to hand off to. This one goes out of bounds and will be for the Tornadoes. Keeney trying to drive. Olson trips up. Nothing called. No foul until that very end. I believe that'll be Ahrens as Nordstrom was trying to get the points. Her first foul, team foul 4 for the Burrows. Nordstrom to shoot 2. Gets quiet here at the Central Valley School. 4 for 5 from the line, Nordstrom is tonight. Second shot rattles home as well. Make it 5 for 6. 57-8, 3:50 to play in the third. Hand off to Hattlestead. Dick off, trying to drive. Good job by Keeney getting in there, holding on to the ball. Jump ball. Hillsboro Central Valley will keep it. Hattlestead to inbound against Kemp. Bounce pass into Olsen. Loses control of the ball, but gathers it back up. Had the right thought, but there was a player in between. Fitzsimmons. Nice job, steal, and then a great job by Keeney on the drive into the basket. Sorry set to come in with 3:25 to play in the third. Olsen was just driving in hard. Fitzsimmons comes up with another steal. She pulls it away from her. The Texer to Kemp. No foul called. Rebound falls down to Hattlestead. Up ahead to Ahrens, and that one will fall in. Good job there for Matea Ahrens. Just under 3 minutes to play, 10-59. Keeney driving in hard, and I can see everybody looks a little gassed. So it's good that the Burros have at least 4 coming in. 2 shots are coming up here as that foul was put on Kennedy Olsen. Her second. Keeney puts the free throw in. Ahrens will stay in. We'll see Dovin, Mueller, Smeldon, and Ensign step into the lane on the substitution. Sari will be standing back. Keeney shot on the way, not enough to go over. Smeldon comes up with the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. Hillsboro Central Valley will be the ones to inbound it. Keeney, 50% from the free throw line, 3 for 6. A commanding 50-point lead here for the Tornadoes as Ahrens tries to pass it in, and it's blocked back out. That's Letexier. Sari will be the one to inbound the ball. Trying to get it in, try to find Dovin Mueller. She will gather it up. Now to the corner is Sari. Stops their drive, and jump ball will be called as Nordstrom got her hands in on the ball. Kemp with it on the far side. Letexier thought about the 3 maybe. Here's Nordstrom looking for 3. No good. Smeldon comes up with the rebound. Long 2-pointer for Smeldon from that elbow area. No good. Rebound to Fitzsimmons. Keeney steps out for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Looking for an offensive rebound. That is Letexier. As the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Burros. 2:03 to play in the third. Ball comes into Nordstrom. Here's Kemp. Long 3-point shot. Over the top, no good. Smeldon with another rebound. She's trying to drive, get control of that ball. Off the glass, no good. Fitzsimmons with it. And it will be pushed up ahead. Keeney off the glass and in. Fitzsimmons hanging back. Don't know if she's hurt. Just trying to breathe maybe. 62-10. Ahrens with the ball. Nordstrom grabs the ball. Jump ball. 1:25 to play in the third. Hillsboro Central Valley ball underneath. Smeldon. Catch and go, you bet. Nice job there for Smeldon. I'm going to give that assist to Sari. Good job. Keeney not wasting any time. Kicks out to Fitzsimmons, and there's a foul as Smeldon comes out and hits Fitzsimmons. So we've got 3 free throws coming up with 1:11 to play. Tegan Fitzsimmons, a 5'7" junior, listed as guard/forward. I would say she's been playing a lot more forward tonight as she hits the first one. This is her second trip to the free throw line tonight. Second one on the way, no good. One more shot coming up for her. Burgess steps back onto the floor. Keeney steps off, and it looks like we've got Coyer set to come in for Fitzsimmons. That one going to be short as well. Good call, but Kemp comes up with the rebound, and then she put it off her hands twice for a double dribble. Fitzsimmons struggling tonight from the free throw line. She's 1 for 4. She'll take a break as Coyer steps on. Sari will bring the ball up the floor for the Burros, though. Hands off to Ensign. Nordstrom comes up with a steal. Up ahead, off the glass, no good. Rebound again for Smeldon. She'll pass it up ahead to Ahrens. She stops. Ensign going up, off the glass. She'll get fouled. Missed the shot, but she's got 2, and Ensign is in some pain. Laying on the floor. Don't know if she got hit in the eye. So I believe Dickoff will come in for Ensign, but she's got 2 shots coming her way. They're reporting the foul, and it will be on Nordstrom, her 4th, and team foul 3 here in the second half. Just under 51 to play. First shot from Ensign. Rolls over the rim and good. .50 lead for the Tornadoes as the second shot goes up. Make it 49. 14 for the Burros. Good job there for Ensign, putting 2 in. She'll step off the floor as Dickoff comes on. Burgess will be in charge of the ball for the Tornadoes. Kicks over to Nordstrom on that far side of the key. Now near side key is Kemp. Working the ball back around. Nice job by Smeldon getting in the way of that pass. She's going to drive, looking for the foul. No, she loses the ball a little bit. It'll rattle home, though. Nice job for Smeldon on her steal and drive. 16-63. Triple teamed. Kemp gets the rebound and puts it back as Coyer couldn't quite make the points fall. But Kemp, a good offensive rebound and put back. 10 seconds left. Sari, hands off to Dovenmuller. Nordstrom guarding her tight. Ball is loose. It will be taken away by Kemp. Running out of time. 1 second. Put up by Nordstrom. That's a nice little lift. Roll off the fingers. Turn it to 67 for the Tornadoes and 16 for the Burros. We've got fourth quarter Region 2 girls basketball action coming your way. I forgot to mention at halftime as we were coming back, it was halftime for HCV and DVE. The boys were leading 42-18, Hillsboro Central Valley. We're coming back with more basketball action from Central Valley High School.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, 67 for the Tornadoes, 16 for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. I'm Leif Bakken. Thanks for being on yourliveevent.com. Mark Forseth running our camera tonight, doing a great job as always. We appreciate his help and appreciate everything he does. as part of the executive producing team. Cavalier Tornadoes drive in, miss by Coyer. Rebound once again for Smeldon. Sorry, gets away, now looking for the loose ball. Dovenmuller comes up with it, but Coyer will get the steal instead. Nice pass up ahead. Gotta appreciate a good pass. Burgess with the points. Assist by Coyer. 69-16. Letexier comes in and grabs the ball. It'll be a jump ball, and Hillsboro Central Valley will be the ones to inbound. The clock still says third, but we are in the fourth quarter. Just to keep everybody updated there. Ahrens gets the ball, but it'll be taken away here. Excuse me, I apologize. That was by Letexier. As I look down and glance back up, there's Dickoff with the steal. Gets caught up on the sideline, passes over to this near side. Sorry. Dovenmuller getting hassled by Kemp, trying to drive in, and a foul will be called here on Letexier. That's her second, team foul 4. You got to appreciate the Tornadoes' fouling situation. They've got fouls to give. I think they only got to 7 or 8 in that first half. So controlled as the Burros drive in. Burgess with the block. She'll get the pass from her teammate, go up and put the points in. Substitutes will be coming in here. Fitzsimmons coming in for Kemp. Keeney stepping on for Letexier. And Burgess is standing at the line waiting to shoot a free throw. 71 for the Tornadoes, 16 for the Burros here from Central Valley High School, located just east of Buxton, North Dakota. Burgess puts that one in. 4 for 5 tonight. 6:15 to play in the game. Sorry was trying to drive in. A foul will be called here. Put that one on Nordstrom, and Nordstrom has fouled out. Madison Nordstrom, the 5'8 senior, did a good job for her team tonight. Helping out all over. She's listed as a forward than guard. She's been playing a lot more guard, I'd say, tonight. 5 steals, 4 rebounds. She was 5 for 6 from the free throw line, and she had 2 field goals out there for just 4 points. But still, liked her energy, liked the way she looked as Ahrens drives things around. Coyer playing tight defense. Dickoff, turn shot on the wing, no good. Rebound falls down to Keeney. Underneath is Burgess going up, putting those points away. 74-16. This Cavalier team is no stranger to seeing 74 on the board for them. I should say in the 70s for them. Dovenmuller was trying to drive, and the foul will be called here on Fitzsimmons. All right. Looks like we've got at least one new player out there for the Tornadoes. That is Rihanna Clem. She's a 5'7" sophomore wearing the number 10. Kemp stepped back out there. This one off the board and good for Hattlestead. Sorry with the assist. Also in there, this one's tipped away. That's Johnson who stepped on for the Burros. In there is Anya Schlechter, a 5'7" freshman. She'll inbound the ball. She finds Grayson. That's Helgo. And now a battle for the ball on the floor, jump ball. Also in there's Letexier. So don't listen to anything I said. I thought one new player, but it turns out to be 3 brand new people out there. And we'll watch them play some basketball. Sorry, nice drive all the way around. Gets stopped underneath, and then she shuffles her feet. So unfortunate turnover there, 74-18, 3:40 to play in the fourth. Helgo passes down to Letexier. Here's Kemp trying to drive, gets around her defender. We'll call that a block for Hattlestead, and the rebound goes to Smeldon. A nice drive by Sari. Rebound falls down to Kemp. Bringing the ball herself. As I say that, she did pass ahead, and now pass across, and a foul will be called on Hillsboro. Central Valley, Burrows. Clem is shooting the 1-and-1 and misses it. Rebound is Smeldon, who brought the ball down the floor. Nice steal by Letexier. Drives in, off the glass, no good. Kemp with the rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound. My goodness. Here's another good shot and put in. That is Schlechter making it in the scorebooks. Nice drive here for Sari, putting in the points. Great job for the 8th grader. Make it 20-76 as the crowd goes wild for her. Maybe it was just the bench. It's 2.5 to play. Kemp trying to drive against Hattlestead. Texier is there. Here's Sari, the smallest player on the floor, comes up with the rebound and will get fouled. Schlechter with her first foul. Team foul 7, so we'll shoot the bonus here. Both teams in the bonus, 9 team fouls on the Burrows compared to 7 on the Tornadoes. So Johnson and Letexier were both off balance, and since Johnson stepped in, that one is waved off. I'll mark that like that for now. As trying to drive in, there was Helgo, taken away by Hattlestead. Driving in is Johnson, and now a rebound falls down to Helgo. Ball is loose again. Letexier with the ball. Shooting up against Hattlestead, gets blocked. Things getting a little bit rough for our two teams. As that foul is put on Kemp, her second, and team foul 8. So Carsey Hattlestead, the 5'8" freshman, will step up to do the 1-and-1. That one will rattle in. So she earns the second. Second one also good. Good job for Hattlestead. She's got 4 points on the night. 22-76, a minute and a half to play. Helgo getting hassled by Sari. And then Johnson playing too tight against Letexier. Team foul 10, I believe, yes. And I am way off on my, oh. They put that on Smeldon? I think they meant to put that on Johnson, who I have marked down for 2. Set to come in here is Ania Fisher for Letexier. As both couple of players run hard into the bleachers. Out of bounds, last touched by the Tornadoes as we approach 1 minute to play. Sorry, up ahead to Smeldon, off the glass and in. Haley Smeldon for 2. Sorry, with another assist. Ball pushed up ahead. And now a foul will be called. Or out of bounds will be called, excuse me. Clock is running. Tornadoes to inbound. This is Kemp. Finds Helgo. Skips across. Here to Clem. Turnaround shot off, up, and no good. Fisher with a nice rebound. Trying to drive in is Kemp. Too hard off the board, and Fisher trying to go in hard for the rebound will cause a foul. 11.7 to play, and we're going to march down to shoot the 1-and-1. As I mentioned, we got a halftime update from the Hillsboro Central Valley DVE game at halftime. It was 42 for the Burros to the Titans 18. That was around our halftime. Shot is missed by Smeldon, and the rebound was for Kemp. Helgo trying to bring the ball up and does so. Sorry, really giving her trouble. And that is how this one closes out. 24 for the Burros, 76 for the Tornadoes of Cavalier. And we will be coming right back with some post-game interviews, some post-game stats, and getting our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, along with the post-game connection from Halstead Telephone and our Precision Player of the Game from RDK Enterprises. Tim Cassette Sales scoreboard says 76 for the Tornadoes of Cavalier, North Dakota. As they move to 5-0, the Burros will drop to 1-5 with only 24 points on the board. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leif Bakken, and we have freshman Haley Smeldon up here. And Haley, unfortunate loss, but hey, you guys played pretty hard and tried to battle the best you could.
Yeah, we didn't really do the best at talking and rebounding, and we always tell each other we need to do it. And finally at the end, I was like, okay, someone has to step up, so I decided I need to try to play my hardest at the end. But I think overall we did fine.
Yeah, tough Cavalier team coming in here. I mean, they're undefeated on the season. So is that a little intimidating coming into this game that you have a team that's undefeated trying to, continue their streak?
Yeah, a little bit, because we know we need to push harder and try to do our best and try to get a win.
Yeah, well, you talked about being a leader there towards the end, and that's exactly what you did. You talked about rebounding. I have you put down for 6 rebounds in the second half is what I had counted, a total of 9. And, and that's what I said at halftime is it's going to come down to rebounds. They were 10 ahead of you, and so in order to put those balls back up, you have to bring the ball down yourself and try again.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit also, you kind of play a mix of forward and guard, and between you and Kennedy as freshmen, what's it like to kind of be a leader on this team?
It's kind of nice because we're the youngest on the team, so it's like we want to help out the older girls, but at the same time, we have to know when to. I don't really know. Like, we try our best because we want to be good and turn this around, and it's pretty hard to do that when not very many people are leaders, so we try to be leaders if we can.
What's it like also, last question for you, working under Coach Lout? You've been working with her for a while, I imagine, and so I'm sure it's nice to kind of have her, and she gets to shape you guys, especially as freshmen, into what she needs moving forward.
Yeah, it's pretty nice since she's been one of my favorite coaches since I have had her since 7th grade. So to have her for my high school career, it's pretty fun.
Haley Smeldon, she's a freshman for this team, and Haley, we appreciate your time, and best of luck as we move forward.
Thank you.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store is ready for your business. Valley General Store is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the intersection of Highway 200 and Highway 75. They can meet many of your needs with hardware, plumbing, electrical, tools, groceries, meat, fresh produce, frozen foods, baked goods, paper products, pet supplies, and other household goods. Check out Valley General Store's Facebook page for the weekly grocery sales flyer. Now open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. It's Valley General Store in Halstead.
West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, calzones, signature pizza, famous cheese squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza. Here's why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Right Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Right Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Returning here on YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leif Bakken, and now we have head coach Haley Lout with us. And Coach Lout, unfortunate 24-76 loss, but a tough Cavalier team coming into town.
Yeah, we started off really slow, and unfortunately we talked about that. We can't come out every time starting slow and then trying to fight. So we've just got to work on that. We talked about, we know the girls are tired, and I was like, I know you're ready for a break, but we've got to push through that tiredness, push through and just be mentally strong, physically strong. So, yeah, unfortunately we started out too slow, but I like the ending again. So.
You know, just talking with Haley Smeldon a little bit, and I'll come back to her because I did want to ask you, you kind of changed things up this time. You kind of did a whole, again, I'm using hockey terms, line change, but you brought in all 5 substitutes. So you played 10 girls, and then you got a few others in. But what was your thought process since the last game or since the last time on your live event that you decided, yeah, we're going to make this change and do a full substitution?
Yeah, so on that, we want the girls to keep running, and right now we can see they're getting tired, but with that full substitution, we're hoping to get them going. Give me 2 minutes of hard playing, and I'll get you sub. And right now we've got 13 girls that are all really comparable in skill and can be out there, and I trust them to be out there. So we want to give them as much time on the court as we can too. So that's kind of been my thought there, and just getting them going. And we're kind of seeing who's talking more. We talk about that too. If we see a team that's talking more and they're kind of getting a flow, we're going to leave them out a little longer. So trying to encourage the girls to keep talking and play tough so that they get a little longer out there too.
One of the things that I know you've been working on, and I hate to bring it up, but I have 46 rebounds for them compared to 27 total for you guys. They were at 27 in that first half compared to your 17. What do you have to do? I mean, we talked about it a little bit. Inherently, you have to have the instinct of being aggressive. You can't really teach that. I know that as a guy who wasn't aggressive in basketball. But what do you do? What kind of drills, or what do you have to tell your team to be more aggressive, to try to bring more of those rebounds in? Because that made a big difference when you've got 3-4 offensive rebounds that they had that they get to put back up.
Yep. So like yesterday, we worked a lot on boxing out and making contact before we're turning our body to kind of get them out of there. And we also talk about it's effort. That's something that we can't totally coach. We can bring that energy, but you guys have got to bring the effort. So we've just got to keep encouraging them and telling them, hey, you guys can do this. You are strong, because we have seen it. And when we do rebound well, it shows. We're getting it, and then we're putting them back up. So that was huge tonight. We're not boxing out. We weren't rebounding. We weren't being aggressive. So yeah, we just got to keep putting in drills that force them to be aggressive, and then hopefully those girls that kind of already have it naturally kind of give it to the other girls, and they feed off of that. And so that's where our energy comes from too.
Going back to Haley Smeldon, she came up here and visited and talked about wanting to be a leader, and I feel like she did take some leadership there in that second half. Talk about her. You've got to be impressed with her as a freshman, and since that first game, I think against DVE, you kind of put her into the rotation since then, and now here we are, and she's been doing well.
Yes, she's a spark. She's willing to sprint up and down that court, and that's what we like about her, and she is aggressive, so that's a fun thing to see about her. And she has become a leader this year, and it's been fun to see her kind of grow into that. And I know the girls really look up to her too, and she has some nice steals, some nice hands, so she's aggressive. So yeah, we want her out there, and we want her pushing that ball.
Again, you got fairly deep into your bench. Talk a little bit about some of those junior varsity players that get to play. A couple of those freshmen, I mean, along with Gallagher, Hattlestead, Johnson. She got into a little bit of foul trouble. Apparently one who likes to be aggressive as well. So talk a little bit about them and diving into your bench to help relieve the other players.
Yeah, big thing is that, like I said, that we've got a lot of talent on that bench. Now it's just getting them experience. A lot of them have the talent, but they don't quite have the experience now, and so that's what we wanted to do with our younger players, get them that experience, get them in there, and those girls are just great. Coming off the bench, they can work with our JV players, and they're big leaders down there, so they're working on their leadership skills on that JV level, and then coming up and being able to go with the flow with the game, and I'm able to put them in there, and they're knowing what they're doing. So I've been really happy with those girls coming off the bench. They're in the game, they're working hard, and we're going to see them grow, and I think they've got a good opportunity to see more playing time throughout the year.
Last thing for you is it's a tough week, a tight week, week and a half you could even say, with the 2 games last week, and then you have one Tuesday, then a Thursday night game, and you guys turn around and you host Lemoore at the Heck.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about, tell me a little bit about what you know on Lemoore and what your expectations are there.
Well, expectations are they're going to push. I know they kind of like that outside shot, so we've got to be able to kind of give them that hand too, but still be able to move our feet if they do start to drive. They're young, we're young, so we've got to push it. We've got a deep bench. That's what we're trying to tell the girls too. We've got a deep bench. Now let's use it as an advantage towards those teams that are a little smaller and are struggling with girls. So that's been a big thing. So we're going to look into pushing tomorrow, talking on defense, and hopefully boxing out a little more tomorrow. But we just got to be aggressive. We know they're an aggressive team too. Even if they are down numbers any year, they come back aggressive. So we've got to be ready for that.
That game will be here on yourliveevent.com from the Heck. Jake Berkmeyer will have the play-by-play call on that. We're talking with Coach Haley Lout of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Coach, thanks for your time, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Stella Benson with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Leaf Bach, and thanks for sticking around on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro Booster Club, we appreciate them. We appreciate the Beehive. They sponsored tonight's game as well. So thanks so much to them. A 76-24 win for the Tornadoes of Cavalier, North Dakota over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Contact Tim Cassette Seed Sales 701-430-0877 for your seed sale needs. Quick look here. I was just getting a text from some other Your Live event. Central Cass boys beat the Maple River Co-op 50-29. No, that was at half. That was at third. 72-36 final there. 72-36 Central Cass boys over Maple River Co-op. So there's a look there briefly as we get to our statistics, and then we'll get to our features here in our post game. And so let's start off with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. And for them tonight, obviously 24 points. Leader in scoring was Haley Smeldon with 6 points. She was 0 for 3 from the free throw line. She had 3 field goals. Looking at that, she also led the team in rebounding with 9 total tonight. They had 17 in the first half, 10 in the second half for a total of 27. I forgot to jump back on the free throws. The Burros were 4 for 14 from the line. 4 assists total for this Burros team. Leader in assists was Addison Sari with 3. Looks like there were 3 steals according to what I've got between Benson, Olson, and Smeldon, each having 1 apiece, and 1 block for Aarons. And I actually will take it back. There's more steals, as I forgot to look on my other side here. 3, 5, 7, and that is 8 total steals. Your leaders in steals were Hattlestead, Garcia Hattlestead, and along with McKenna Dickoff, a freshman and a sophomore. There were 3 blocks on the night for the Burros, 2 of those coming from Hattlestead, the other one from Matea Aarons. As for the Cavaliers, not the Cavaliers, the Tornadoes from Cavalier. Don't know why I wanted to say that. I finally goofed it up at the end of the night. Your leader in scoring was the junior, Rylan Burgess. She had a total of 21 tonight. She had 9 field goals. She was 4 for 5 from the line, followed by 15 put in by Keeney, Jade Keeney, the 5'7 junior. She had 6 field goals. She struggled a bit more from the line, but 50%, 3 for 6 there. And that adds up to her 15. 13 for the junior Eden Coyer, 5 on the field, and then she was 3 for 5 from the line. And then 11 points for both Nordstrom and Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons had 5 field goals, 1 for 4 at the free throw line, and Nordstrom had 2 field goals. She was 5 for 6 on free throws. I forgot to add these up, but we'll do that quickly. So what's that? That's 6, 10, 15, 21, 26. 2 is 8. 29 free throws total. 5, 6, 11, no, 10. That's the number. 13. 16 for 29 on free throws. 27 rebounds in that first half for the Tornadoes. 19 in the second half for a total of 46 rebounds. Leader in rebounding was Burgess. She had 11. Followed up by Coyer, who had 10. In the assist category, it was Burgess leading the way with 2, but there was a total of 5 there. And a lot of steals for this Tornadoes team. 5, 10, 11, 25, 35, 36 steals is what I have marked down. Jade Keeney leading the way there with 9. 9 of those 36 steals. HCV needing to take care of the ball as we look to the blocks category. There were 3 blocks tonight for the Tornadoes. 1 for Fitzsimmons, 1 for Burgess, and 1 for Coyer. So, as we go scoring by quarters, it was 4-21 after 1 quarter of play, 6-42 at halftime, 16-67 after 3, and 24-76 is that final on our Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Well, let's take a look here at our specialty features. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. They've replaced 3, and they're getting things shut down and ready on that. The oil is flowing, but they're shutting down the old Line 3. That's emptied now. I just heard that interview the other day on KRJB. You can learn more at enbridge.com/line3.us. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, I have to give it to Haley Smeldon, who we talked to here in the post game. She led her team in rebounds. She led her team in scoring, and she said it. She wants to be a leader, and she's going to be a leader, and so I appreciate those comments. I appreciate her energy. She was dog-tired. I mean, she was just wiped out up here. I told her to take a breath before we went on, and she did a great job. So appreciate her, and yes, she is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Well, let's talk about our Halstead Telephone post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com is where you can go to learn more. The Halstead Telephone post-game connection. I've got to give the post-game connection to I've got to give it to Rylan Burgess. She was able to connect off the board. She was able to find players down the floor. I mean, she did a really great job. And again, we talked to Coach Laxdale at the beginning, and I appreciate his comments. And he's got one more year with a lot of these players. Nordstrom's the senior. Everybody else, for the most part, is a junior. And so he's got a good team that he's going to continue to work with as they remain undefeated 5-0. Your Halstead Telephone post-game connection, none other than Rylan Burgess, doing a great job, racking up the points, 21, and finding her help, and she just did a good job tonight. So gotta appreciate good players out there on the floor. My voice is starting to fall apart on me, so we'll keep going here. The RDK Precision Player of the Game. Hey, have you got your meters updated? Maybe your planter is just sitting there in the shop. Just sitting there in the shop, waiting to be filled with seed and go back out to the field in the spring. Go get that taken care of at RDK Enterprises. They got their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, and you can learn about some rebates and financing with them. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. Get your meters and your planters serviced. For our Precision Player of the Game, I mean, I got to give this one, I think, to Coyer, who did a great job playing post tonight. She was the tallest player of both teams, standing at 5'10", plays center and forward. She did a great job. She was precise underneath. She did have a few misses, but when you're being guarded, when you're being double or triple teamed, I mean, that's a tough deal for you. But she did a great job tonight. She had 10 of the 46 rebounds, and she had some steals as well. Let me look here. She had 6 steals and a block. Yeah, she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, going to Eden Coyer, the junior for this Tornado team. Well, on that note, looks like we have wrapped things up for the most part. Yes. Yep, let's wrap it up. Final score, once again, 24 for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley, 76 for the Tornadoes of Cavalier. The next stop for those of you who are Cavalier Tornado fans, their next stop, let me get my paper here. We go. They are home against Rolla. That is on Saturday. A Saturday game. Been a tight set of games here for the North Dakota side of things, Region 1 and Region 2. And once again, Larimore will be at the Hillsboro Event Center tomorrow night. That game will be carried right here on yourliveevent.com. Hope you're looking forward to hearing Jake Berkmeyer bringing you the play-by-play, and he'll catch up with Haley Lout. You can catch our Coaches Corner on KRJB and KRJM 106.5 and 101.5 FM on Saturday morning. We do recaps with area coaches, and so you get to hear that as well. Again, Larimore in Hillsboro tomorrow, taking on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Well, from the Central Valley schools here in the middle of nowhere, just a little bit east of Buxton, North Dakota. I'm Leif Bakken. Glad to have brought you the play-by-play action. Don't forget to thank all the sponsors you see rotating in the corner, those that you saw during our breaks. Thank them for making it possible for us to do these broadcasts from all over on yourliveevent.com. And don't forget as well to either do business with them or just say thank you. We appreciate everything they do. Thanks so much to Mark Forseth, who ran our camera tonight. Thanks so much to the team back home that makes this all possible as well, including Jim Berkmeyer and Jerry Peralta. And the leaf blower is going, and that's going to blow me away. This is yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. A final score of 76 for the Cavalier Tornadoes, 24 for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on yourliveevent.com. Until next time, I'm Leif Bakken, and we'll see you down the road.